Hello everyone, Deviant30 here, and today we are going over the Alpha 35 release. And as you can see, there's some weird things on the screen. Now, if you didn't watch the video by Introversion, I better pause that. I'm getting gang members come in, oh yes. Then you didn't see all the new updates. Now, I will give you that. Alright, so what you can see in front of me is a purple and a green. That means that one of these guys live here and one of these guys live here. And as you can see, the other purple guy is here. He already was here actually. So the one that's coming in right now hasn't been assigned a cell. There is a load of changes and it's pretty cool. Okay, and it's mostly for the gangs. Now this is part 2 of the last alpha release there. Okay, so where do we start? Now let's just let this go. Alright. So as you can see, we have some new icons on the screen. Okay, these are possible locations that can be controlled by a gang. Now if we zoom in, this number right here means that there are 0 of 2 members in this room at the moment. Okay. Now, what they can do is the gang leader will assign. Okay, yes, a gang leader is also new. So the gang leader will assign maybe a couple members to be lieutenants, I guess you can say. And these lieutenants are like your mid-range bosses, okay? You know, you got your big boss, which is the gang leader, and the gang leader will always be legendary. So the gang leader will appoint another gang member to be a lieutenant, and this lieutenant will then kind of be like the little boss who controls the other gang members. So what they can do is, if they have enough numbers, they will go into a room and they can take control of that room. Now what's that mean? Okay, so once they take control of that room, they own it, I guess. And any prisoner, as you can see right here, there's 3 prisoners here that are not gang members. And it will cost them something to use that room now. That's sweet. Check out the yard. Oh, snapper. Sorry about that Facebook message. So as you can see, the yard has 1 soldier of the green in here. But it's not a big deal. I don't have many members right now, so you're not going to see too much. Well, I can't say that. I haven't tested it. But for them to take a room over, they need to be kind of like outnumbering any other gang member. And what they'll do is they'll actually set a meeting. Okay, so oh, look at this, a red. That's where his red thing is now. That's where the red member lives. So they will have a meeting and they'll go say hang around one of the cells of like the lieutenant. Okay, this guy right here, look at, he's a lieutenant. No, he's not. He's a gang member. Sorry. The lieutenant is a double circle. Okay, these are just gang members. 1 circle. Lieutenant will be a 2 circle, and then the gang leader, I believe, is 3. Alright, so anyways, they hold a meeting. Okay, the lieutenants right here say, and all the members are just like hanging out. Then what they'll do is they'll go and they'll go to the area they want to take over. So say they want to take over the yard. They'll go in a high number and they'll just kind of stand around and look look tough. They're not going to fight for the area because they don't want to get in trouble and get put into solitary or lockdown. So they'll kind of just basically intimidate the whole area. You know, all the prisoners that are not gang members, they'll kind of be intimidated, and then whatever, they take it over. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's basically kind of like that. It's a visual takeover. They kind of intimidate people, their looks. Like, I think they take their shirts off even. I don't know if that's what they do every time, but in the alpha video, that's what they did. So, like I said, if they control the yard, any prisoner that goes into that yard, excuse me, will have to pay to use it. Okay, now that's pretty heavy. So now they're gonna have to find items to steal, and it's usually under dangers. Okay, so the high demand right now is narcotics. So I think what's gonna happen is that the gang members are gonna want narcotics stolen. So the infirmary is probably gonna be a good spot where you're gonna get a lot of robberies, or visitors, whatever brings in that type of item. So that's pretty cool. Now that's what, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a $sign beside this. So that's the amount they acquire from controlling areas, I guess. And they will use this money to I forget exactly what they will use it for. Probably maybe to buy more items and get the goods they want, because they want certain weapons, then they'll request it. Some normal prisoners will go get it, and the money will come off this. So right now I guess they can't buy crap from nobody. So we don't have a lot of gang members. I'll turn that off for now. Now, if you've been following my other alpha releases, I was using a different prison. This is one of my newer ones, and I haven't started posting the videos for it, but I am doing trying to do a little different thing with this prison. Try to be a little more informative and maybe a little more, behind the scenes of the prisoners and get to know them a little more, So you will see what it took me from scratch to this, and this is not done. I'm gonna probably make it up a little bigger and then sell it and go a little bigger so that I can have a lot bigger gang members, or a lot bigger population. Another change. Now there's way more with the gangs, and I'm gonna get off here. I'm going to post some descriptions in the video. So yeah, it's basically just taking over territory. Gang leaders, like there's no gang leader right now, so I don't think there's going to be anything happening because there's no lieutenants. You can also evict, I guess you can evict a gang from, whoa, oh, Jesus, what do we got here? Oops, what do we got here? Did he just kill somebody? I don't think so. Alright. Take that off. Let's watch it. He's a snitch at Next Law. Oh, they're beating him. Oh! Right on. Now, I guess they're working on some new stuff about, like, gang members will put hits on people, so maybe they'll beat up one of their gang members, and that guy who does it will be kind of like a target on a hit list. Or if you don't pay up, your fee for using my facilities, you could later on be shanked in the shower, which makes sense. You know, that's how it kind of went. You know, in prison. Well, from what I've seen on TV. You don't want to do it kind of like this. This is not super realistic. I think this is gonna change, actually. You know, because a lot of people got busted there. You know, you got 25 years added to your sentence. Whereas maybe you can do it when, you know, no one's looking. It's my fault for not seeing that, you know? And it gave me a chance. So he could have just been wandering somewhere in the, you know, wherever. Where it's not, where there's no guard, like say around here. And all of a sudden you see one death. And then you see, you know, maybe a couple guys appear within the viewing area, you know? And you don't know who killed them. It doesn't say. So then it's kind of like a mystery. That's what they should do, actually. And then they should maybe add another staff. I know. Let's add a staff because I got one idea. But no, like an internal investigator. I've already mentioned this before on my Facebook group, but you know, they should make guards sort of corrupt, where they can also do things, you know, bring in contraband and whatnot, or let things go that shouldn't go, like the beating of somebody. But they should have the internal, like, investigators. The only thing I can think of. But he's the one that investigates, you know, murders in the prison that, you know, we didn't witness or guard didn't see. And he also investigates, you know, guard corruption. Now there could be, you know, different types of information on, you know, if this guard is happy, you know, if he's resting, if he's getting enough time to rest, you know, if he's happy and his needs are met, you know, they should have a needs thing for the guards. Then, you know, he's going to be an outstanding employee, and he'll probably even maybe report, you know, the corrupt guards. Whereas the guards that are maybe overworked, they're on a patrol all the time, you know, they don't get a break. They may be more enticed to help out, you know, the people that he's supposed to, you know, keep imprisoned. I don't know, they'd have to add a few new depths to the game, you know. You're going to have to bring a whole new page about guard needs and corruption. So I don't know. They're talking about releasing in October. Right now it is almost the end of July. Okay, so August, September. So we might see another alpha, and then a beta, and then boom, release. So I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I just hope they do a little more, you know. I'm not sure why. Not sure why I want more, but, you know, I'm human. So that's basically it. They've also actually, they've, stuff from forestry can be stolen, so I guess they can steal shovels and another item. I'm not sure what it is exactly. But yeah, I'll do a proper alpha release preview, and I will actually do what I did in the last one, where I threw text up on the screen and gave a little more information. This is more of like a opinion on the release. Alright, that's what I'm sticking to. Hey, What's going on here? Slackers? Alright guys, so thank you for watching, and stay tuned. I will be posting the beginning of this prison from beginning to end, and there have been some pretty exciting moments, I must say. Silence. I forgot what to say. I didn't know really what to say. Alright guys, peace out.